Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for clicking over. It means a lot that you guys keep clicking. If you guys keep clicking, I'll keep making. And today we are whoa, the chat's going nuts. Okay, today we are going to look at this cast. It seems bad, but it also seems good. We don't really know.
What?
Obviously, this we have to get all back on the roll of Survivor podcasting. We're a little bit rusty, and we'll have to build up the podcasting as we go. But of course, I'm joined by Bitter Juror, your neighborhood racist. I mean,
What?
What? What'd you say? What?
And
I
don't know. I don't know how to respond.
and
Rose
Skylander,
flabbergasted.
and Skylander, the person who always likes to use alliteration in weird
And
ways.
also the Jonathan Young enthusiast.
Yep. So the cast got released earlier today. It's big news. Obviously, it's an 18-person cast, and it's 3 tribes of 6. So it's basically the same format as last season. Obviously, with people having comments about, the last season being the worst season ever, or being, it was the least viewed season of all time. It was definitely, whoa, okay.
Whoa, Jack O'Brien. Did anyone see what Jack O'Brien said in the chat?
I'm gonna take a pass on that one, Jack.
So no, but it was obviously a season that got a lot of backlash. I mean, some people really liked it, and some people really hated it. What was your opinion on 41? As I switch you guys, what was your opinion on 41?
I just gotta say, SD Great Plains, I think, has some beef with you, bro. He said your only good take is an afternoon is about the Pilates and absolutely useless.
Oh wow. Okay. All right, that's okay,
bro. Okay,
that's
someone from my chat, my YouTube channel just commented a question. If I can answer real quick, I don't like her overall because she sucks. Anyway, my opinions on 41 is that it wasn't a good season. It's like there's not that much to say about it. Really.
Do you think that it was a season that will be better than 42? Do you think 42 will be better?
I feel like I gotta. I don't know really. I feel like I got to.
Oh, jeez.
Damn, Jack O'Brien. I feel like I
gotta get us demonetized, bro.
I think what I was gonna say is I think I gotta watch a couple more trailers when they come out and stuff to really see if I think this is gonna be a better season. I mean, like 41. Remember, guys, me and Spencer were pretty high on 41 for like
a good
part of the post merge. Then.
Then Bitter joined, and we got all negative as soon as Bitter joined.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's also in the season. Also,
right,
bad around the same time. So Bitter joined like, perfectly.
Right after the Shan boot is really when the season. There was like after that there was like really no more good episodes after that. I feel like.
Yeah.
Okay, Bitter. You're obviously somebody who's big in the Survivor YouTube sphere as far as calling out the woke stuff.
I'm like the only one, but yeah.
Well, yeah. Just off first reaction, do you think this cast is less or more woke than the last one?
My hopes is that it's more crazy woke. So
me too, for my content wise, but
far as looking through the cast, I would say there's definitely gonna be wokeness here.
Oh yeah, 100%. Omar.
My take is that it's a different type of woke and stuff. So instead of like your like race woke, I think it's gonna be more like blue-haired girl woke. And
I can agree with that.
I think it's gonna be very diverse in the amount of wokeness we're gonna get. It's gonna come from all kinds of spectrums.
Yeah, we're gonna get diverse wokeness. Yeah,
diverse wokeness.
If it couldn't get any better, now the wokeness itself is diverse. How about that?
Yeah, see? I think that if you have diversity, it really doesn't matter. It really does not matter. All that matters is the cast good. You can have literally a 100%, 50% BIPOC rate cast that's terrible, or a all-white cast that's good, but you probably want something somewhere in the middle. Obviously, the diversity isn't the thing that affects how good the season is. It really is how the characters are, how good they are at confessional, how the cast is casted as far as people who are opposite in beliefs. And so when you have people who aren't opposite in beliefs and who have the exact same opinions, you're not going to get necessarily a better season. We're going to go through this entire cast going in. Basically, we're going to go through their EW bios just like I did earlier in my video, except now we're going to get Bitter. And once Skylander wakes up from the nap that he's taking, I guess, we'll get his opinion as well. But we really want to look into why exactly this cast is so interesting, because it is an interesting cast. And so we're going to go through this entire cast. Is there any comments that you guys want to make before we go through the cast?
I don't know. Just kind of left, but sorry about that.
Yeah. Just get ready for some hot takes.
Oh, first of speaking of hot, no.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because look my avatar. Look, see, I can do it now. This is why I logged out, because I can now change my avatar now.
Yep. His avatars. Yep.
My avatar is now. I am, if you want to say it. I'm the Jonathan journalist, the Jonathan judge, and I think Jonathan's the best ever.
Yep.
I think,
I think he sucks.
Yeah, well, I think.
Wait, oh my God, who was scared of vacuums? Who was scared of vacuums?
Was it Lydia?
Yeah.
Scared of vacuums?
Yeah, someone was scared of vacuum. Hold on,
but she was kind of base, like she still used a vacuum, like a woman should.
Oh, my
God,
scared.
Okay.
If someone else had, she doesn't want a man to have a vacuum, but she can have one.
Let's go to Jonathan's bio. So he's 29. He's from Alabama, which is awesome. He's a beach service company owner. He does charity work. His three words to describe him are endurance, devoted, and mentally strong. His pet peeves are wearing shirts, people who bully others, and when people are disrespectful.
Can we stop right there, Spencer? Real quick?
Sure.
Chad behavior.
So. Yeah, I can agree, kind of Chad, right? But then he's afraid of, he doesn't like bullies and people who are disrespectful. Like that's that's.
Are you saying bullying's good?
I mean, yeah, it's good. Yeah.
We're like, yeah, bullying's good. It was,
I like how you just said, like,
my high school.
Like, yeah.
Like at least his bullying is probably like, I know that person's an idiot, but you shouldn't like call him out on it.
No,
like, that's
right.
I'm not getting that. I'm not getting that from him. I'm personally not getting that from him.
I don't think that he's like, because I know exactly what you're describing. Like the guys who like are really, really nice, like all like a big personality, like a guy who could be like a really popular asshole, but instead they're like the almost like patronizing popular guy. I don't think that's what he is. I actually think that he's just a genuinely nice dude. Apparently because I saw on his Instagram, he rides motorcycles. He goes to the gun range.
Chad
he rides
behavior.
horses, bro. He's Chad behavior, bro. Like I don't know what else to say.
I could see him going like, yo, Deshaun, what you said last night was very eloquent.
I'm not saying that, bro. Look at this. Like seriously, he's asking for a hug. Like his arms are open. Like I mean, yeah.
You don't think he gives off eloquent vibes?
No, he doesn't give off eloquent vibes.
I don't see him say. I think he would be smart and just go along with it, maybe, but like not like making a big statement like so eloquent.
What Underdog said, this guy's Xander, except without being like speech so eloquent and
thirsting over Liana. Like,
yeah,
what? Like why? Like why would you like Liana, bro? Like ew, that's nasty, bro. Like,
anyway, yeah, no, this is the Chad of the season. Last season we didn't really have a Chad, which kind of
right. So he says his most proudest accomplishment is breaking the Guinness World Record for most pull-ups with 100 pounds on his neck.
See, boom, Chad behavior.
He says
on
his back. Sorry,
he'd probably break his neck if that was.
Yeah, probably. What's something that we would never know from looking at you? I can sing an amazing rendition of the Little Mermaid.
Any of you guys want to revoke that, Chad?
Dude, that's the Chad behavior, bro. Everyone knows that Chad will have like.
Who is his hero? Lex. His hero is Lex Luger. He's a man of God, my physical and spiritual mentor through some of the hardest times. Who's Lex Luger?
I think he's a wrestler.
Yeah.
And
wrestler. Okay, cool. Past survivor that he left to play the game like Ozzy.
Oh, who would have thought he'd say that?
I mean,
is anyone else blindsided by that?
Guess what?
Yeah.
He's not Ozzy. He's better than Ozzy. He's the best ever.
He's Joe Englund.
So yeah,
Joe England's based. Joe England's based.
He's based. Yeah, I guess so. But I don't know. Okay. And then he says, who do you believe? Why do you believe that you can be Soul Survivor? My athleticism will help me greatly in challenges. My wit charm will help me outside the challenges. I'm very strong-willed and determined. I will not give up on anything. So he seems like a person who's not going to be playing the game hard, because usually people who are going to be playing the game hard say something about social or strategy, but instead he's just talking about like how he has drive and how he won't quit the game.
And how he's driving, how his power.
Okay.
You know, the thing is, let me say this. I think that's good for him. I don't think especially him, I don't think he should like want to play hard if he wants to, stay in the game long.
I guess so. Like if he was like playing super hard, physical, and then also was like a good game player, he would go merge probably, right?
Yeah, I feel like, or like pre-merge, but like with him, like he can be like a provider for the tribe, and I think he's at least like gonna make it to the swap. Like, I mean,
I don't know. Probably to the swap at least. That would suck if he got blindsided like late pre-merge, but that would be like at least like a very cool pre-merge blindside. But it would definitely take away from the season. I feel like for this season to be like quote unquote like a good season,
yes,
I think
Jonathan needs to be there. Obviously,
this like last season for me,
right here.
last season for me, like I would say that you're a people who didn't make post merge that needed to make post merge in order for the season to like be in that top 10 range are JD, Brad, and Boche. And I think this guy is, and I think that this guy is one of those guys that needs to make post merge for the season to have any ground to stand on as a quote unquote like top tier season.
I mean, yeah,
this guy's not going to pull any strategy.
Entire back of 42 on this guy's back.
But I think he's just such a rootable person. Like
obviously, he's the Chad of the season.
No, he's going to be like a sheep in an alliance who just wins a lot of challenges.
I mean, he's going to be a Chad though. That's the thing. I'll take
singing Little Mermaid on the beach.
Yeah, dude, he's how is it? Everyone knows that Chads always have like one little
mermaid
kind of
beach
like thing around.
They don't tell people about it.
No, but like I think like he's like he could be like just a nice dude that's also like Chad. So.
Well, I'm ready for you guys to rank him number 1 in the power rankings all year.
No, he's definitely not.
I'll have him last.
No, he's
getting like 10th off the bat for sure.
Okay, he's going right in the middle, I think, for me.
Speaking of that, if you want to watch this on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, go check that out. It should be there over on those platforms if you want to have it in the background or wherever. So it should be on Spotify and Apple Podcasts if you're watching this maybe like an hour after we finish filming. Okay, guys. So let's move on to the next person.
Boring.
Not boring, annoying.
We have Marya Sheron. So this is a very interesting. So as I said in my video earlier today, I think that this is your crazy person. I think that there's no way that they cast this woman for her
Tiffany kind of
for. Yeah, like because I think Tiffany was cast as like she's a very like talkative, like she's very annoying, but like in a not like maybe the worst way. I feel like this is like your like crazy cast because she does not seem like a good game player. She has that same sentiment as Jonathan when it comes to the whole like my at the end she's like my game will be easy to argue at the final, like it's just like it's very bland. So she has and on top of that she says that her game will be like Angelina's and Tony's. So
Angelina, what a great person to look up to.
She is definitely crazy. She is definitely a cuckoo bird for sure.
You can tell by her eyes. Look at her eyes.
Yeah,
you
could just tell.
She likes poetry too. That's never been successful.
Dude, who likes poetry that isn't insane? Like Edgar Allan Poe was
he was basically a nut.
Edgar Allan Poe was an objectively insane person. So I'm right.
He was a Chad.
What? Okay, you're really gonna say Edgar Allan's a Poe who like killed cats or something like that, or like wrote books about killing cats, but Jonathan Young isn't a Chad? All right, come on.
Yeah, I don't. Jonathan's not a famous writer.
No, but he's a Chad. So.
Okay. Break it up. Okay.
Break it up.
So, do you have anything else to give? I feel like this woman is kind of self-explanatory.
Yeah, I mean, I could see being like the first boot, honestly.
Yeah, same.
I don't know.
Cool.
Like, but she's on it. Let me look up the tribes again because is she on like there's like one tribe that's kind of like good at
I think
she's like that.
Is she on Roxroy's tribe?
Roxroy doesn't. Let me see. The one of the tribes I know was like.
Is that like the stay-at-home tribe?
They're more balanced. There's more. I think the tribes this season are more balanced than last season.
Dude, remember when people had like said that maybe 41's like theme was like first responders versus or like something like that, and like everyone was so sure about it, and then, like the season aired and it just kind of like went away or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm looking at these tribes now. They're all like pretty balanced. I feel like when it comes to strength.
They are. There's no like Luvu.
I feel like maybe Taku might be like one because Jonathan is like a Chad and would carry and like Lindsay's like physical looks like enough. I mean,
right.
But I mean that's really it. That's the only reason.
I mean, Lindsay's physical is quite exquisite. All right.
Okay.
Next person. Romeo Escobar. What was the first thing that you thought to yourself when you saw this picture?
Okay. Oh, okay. We're just
come right out with it. Okay, great. Let's just get demonetized now. No. Okay.
So that's not offensive. That's just what I thought.
No,
yeah.
I'm
joking. I saw his original like cast picture. Like,
I was like, most definitely.
I mean, he is a like what a pad. What's his word?
He is a pageant manager. Pageant coach.
Coach.
Oh, he's coach.
Yeah, he's like sits there like, yeah, you're beautiful. Yes.
Yeah,
I think so.
I so when I was filming my video earlier, I had to look up what a pageant coach is, and it turns out that a pageant coach advises contestants on different aspects of beauty pageants. It's a still flourishing rite of passage for many girls and young women.
Okay. Well, I mean, like, look, the thing is, okay,
it is on brand, I guess.
Well, let me tell you this: like, when he says who you want to play the game most, like, he says Sari, Parvati, Sandra, and then Rupert and Rob. Like, what the heck,
Rupert? What?
Yeah.
What are you doing,
bro? Wants to yell at like Johnny Fairplay.
Well, I think it's more embarrassing. He said Sandra, Sari, Parvati first. But...
Yeah,
and then he also says, "What is something we would never know from looking at you?" He said, "How competitive I am because I'm a small man and gay and Latino." Like, okay, I knew that. By the way,
well, at least he didn't say
always
Latinx.
Underestimate me. I prove them wrong. I hate losing or being wrong. Well, his opinions are probably all wrong. I want to have the right answer and win at everything I do. This guy, I feel like, is going to be in trouble if they lose a challenger.
I think he could definitely be like a pre-merge boot who like just either isolates himself or the tribe is really woke and he gets like
he's not going early.
You don't think so?
Really?
No.
I think he might be in trouble, honestly.
I think he always
either settles in. Yeah, I feel like he either like just finds like a really close ally and settles in, or he doesn't, and then he just goes off like right away on his tribe.
His tribe is Roxroy, Tori, Romeo, Swati.
I don't think Roxroy fucks with that.
Zach and Drea, and honestly, I think this might be the least physically able tribe. Ika.
Well, and Drea is there's Drea and there's
Roxroy, Drea and Roxroy, that's all right, but then they have Zach Swati.
Zach's almost as skinny as me.
Swati, Tori, and Romeo. So I feel like this tribe might be one of the ones that is going to tribal first. And I know Tori probably is not going to get along too well with him. I don't think Roxroy will. I mean, like, I don't know. Like, you never know what happens. Obviously, like, you never know. But I just feel like he. And like Drea's like a physical like person, like that's what a job or something like that. So she probably cares good amount about that, right? So I mean, I feel like he could be potentially in trouble if he, does go to tribe early on. But who knows? He seems like a sociable guy at least, so he might be able to make those bonds or whatever.
He'll probably be good at puzzles or something too.
Yeah, probably something like that. I mean,
that's true.
But I feel like he needs to have a good social game if he wants to stay around for a while. If his tribe does end up going to tribal council early on, so yeah,
he probably will. I bet he'll have a good social game.
Yeah, and the thing is, obviously, like. Remember, like these people, there's only 6 people per tribe, so I mean, there's a lot less, wiggle room when it comes to, them, if they can get voted out or not. I mean, it's just 6 people, so I feel like obviously you have to make those connections very early on because when there's only 6 people and you end up going to tribal council. So I mean, yeah.
All right, guys, this is my girlfriend, Tori Meehan.
Congratulations,
bro. Was like she can take me to church any day, bro.
So Tori is 25 years old. She's from Tulsa. Her current residence is in Arkansas. She's a therapist. She likes CrossFit, playing board games, card games, respect, spending time with family. I'm the middle child of 5 kids.
He wants to be part of her family, bro.
Yo, chill.
What?
3 words to describe you are quirky, warm, and self-aware. Pet peeves are when people lack self-awareness, are emotionally reactive, immature, or petty. Her greatest accomplishment is that she graduated 100% debt-free from her undergrad degree and paid 50% of her master's degree. She says that we wouldn't know that people say to her all the time that when they first met her, they thought she was going to be a mean girl, but now that they know her, that's not the case. She said that people tend to stereotype her. So that people, so they're surprised when they realize that she has depth and is intelligent and does.
I'm sure she's very in depth.
He doesn't care.
And that she quote does a lot of super nerdy things.
I bet her nerdy things like I watch like a Marvel movie once in a while.
Spencer doesn't care what her personality is, bro. He just, he just wants to
it sounds like you're kind of crushing on it. It's okay, Sky. Listen, it's okay.
Bro, you're really talking about
who's her hero and who's her hero and why? Who's her hero and why? It would be so cheesy to say Jesus, but I did want to use this question to explain the importance of my faith. I'm a fully devoted follower of Christ. My life motto is to love God and love people. I recognize that there is a higher calling in my life than simply living for myself. Which survivor do you want to play like? She said 100% Kim Spradlin, blah, blah, blah. She developed genuine relationships, blah, blah, blah. She was a trustworthy ally, blah, blah, blah. Her tribe mates viewed her as a leader. her alliance member followed her lead.
Kim's good. That's the gist. Kim's good.
She didn't go into the game trying to be super manipulative. Like Jesus Christ! Oh my God. Okay.
Hey,
and then the last one is why do you believe that you can be a sole survivor? I'm a total package. I'm a strong social player because my background in counseling and psychology. So I understand human behavior. She says that she genuinely cares about people and knows how to connect on a deeper level, a personal level. She says she's an animal when it comes to anything physical because her strength, grit. Hold on. because her strength, grit, and unrelenting determination help her with that.
Bro, what are you trying to say? What are you trying to say, bro?
What is she trying to say?
I'm about to say I'm reading off the thing. She said I studied the game of Survivor, so I know what strategy will work in the game. I come off as very sweet, trustworthy, but people have no idea what I'm capable of. I know how to balance being a huge threat while drawing people and making them work with me. My faith gives me the advantage as I can rely on God when I'm weak and ask him for guidance.
Okay, but let me just say one thing, okay?
Right.
Bro, when did you become the Tori tax collector, bro?
Oh my God. Stop. I can't,
bro. Read through her entire bio. Oh my God.
Yeah, and she wrote like a novel.
Bro read her entire bio.
Dude, literally, bro, she wrote way too much, bro. She literally
read all of it. You read all of it. That's the thing.
I'm making a YouTube video.
No, bro, you didn't read every.
What do you mean?
You didn't read like the entire cast bio.
Like, why are you talking about Survivor, bro? It's so weird. Like,
no, bro, like you didn't read the entire bio for like.
Moving
on. Hold on. Ash said, "Isn't she married? Why does that matter?"
And she,
bro,
it don't matter.
Someone said
we take them anyway.
Yeah, I get that.
Okay, moving on.
Also, hold on. I have a pet peeve when people say I studied the game of Survivor.
Yeah,
like,
that's
yeah. You watched it on TV like everybody else.
Yeah. Like, good job. You watched the TV show. Like, damn.
like if there was like live feeds and they like went back and watched a lot of them, then maybe, you know what I mean. But like just to watch like an edited TV show and say that you studied the thing.
This is Survivor.
It's like, bro, come on now. Come on, my guy.
I studied Survivor first, voted out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I bet Abraham was saying, "Oh yeah, I studied the game of Survivor." All right. I mean, what I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really getting anything from Tori. Honestly, I'm not really.
Really? No, nothing.
No,
nothing.
I feel like she could make it far into something. She's gonna be that big of a character on the season.
Yeah.
So.
Let's just keep talking about Tori.
Or she'll be in a sheep in an alliance.
Yeah, something like that. I feel like she's gonna, like with that.
Whoa, easy, chill, bro. This is your girl. This is your. Wait, hold on, not her. This is your girl. Whoa, it's okay.
I mean, I guess we're very accepting. Yeah,
we're very accepting.
He commented that when it was still on Tori, bro.
I know. I'm trolling. So this is the next human being.
The next human being.
Bro's being
no. Next human being.
Bro's being
the next castaway.
The next castaway person, human being on the cast.
Yes,
their name is Jackson Fox. They're from
I'm sorry. The name Jackson Fox is just lame.
Yeah, it's just.
I know, like that's like default username right there.
Human is from Pasadena, Texas. Human lives in Houston.
Wait, Pasadena, Texas.
Yeah. Human is a healthcare worker. Human likes puzzling, weightlifting, dog walking. Human says that they are kind, dedicated, and assertive. Humans' pet peeves are unorganized, no schedules, and people who don't get to the point. Humans' greatest accomplishment.
So he doesn't like Jeff.
Yeah. Humans' greatest accomplishment is starting and running the humans company. What is something we should? Oh God! Okay. The human says, "What's something that we would never know from looking at you?" The human says, "I used to be a girl. I'm covered in tattoos. I'm a big softie when it comes to animals. I'm a collector of hurt or abandoned animals." Who's your human? Who's not your human? Your hero. The human said, "My mom, no question. She had grace till the end. Her faith was unmatched." Okay. I've noticed like this entire cast has like horrifying family like stories that are just absolutely so sad.
Yeah.
Like the entire.
Get ready for a bunch of backstories.
Wait, what's the bad story? Did his mom die or something?
Yeah, his mom died. I think so.
Did this human person's mom die?
Oh, so it says she had grace until the end. So I think.
Okay, so this human's other human that looked after
guys, just call him this Baldy. He's bald.
Okay. Baldy says that his favorite player is, or his player that he wants to match is Elaine. He says Biscuit all the way. He says that she's working, hardworking, confident, resilient, and played a hell of a mind game. What? No,
what? No, what? No,
what are you talking about? What do you mean?
Like I said, terrible take.
And this, he says, why do you believe you can be Soul Survivor mentally, physically, emotionally, and socially? It's gonna be the hardest thing that I'll ever do. It will break me down, but I know I'm a survivor in real life, so this will be another aspect I will crush. Interesting. Okay. Thoughts on Jackson?
He doesn't really say anything about himself.
They're bald. Yeah, I agree. He doesn't really say anything about himself. He says more about how he likes horrible Survivor players. So
yeah, it's just Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not really getting anything. Honestly, like I could see him be like early boot. Like I feel like he looks like I don't know. Like
I think
when I saw him, I thought early boot.
I just couldn't imagine like he got to the merge.
They're not gonna boot him early.
Well, that's what I thought, but then I feel like they almost might see it as a threat, like him being a transgender, like having perfect story.
Look, ready? Look, here, Jonathan's on the tribe, and this Jonathan is a Chad, and he's not going to take
a Giga Chad.
Jonathan's gonna be his best friend.
No. That probably would be
the unlikely friendship or whatever. Like
Chad's the king.
Can't vote Jackson out. That's bullying.
Chad, he's the Chad of the tribe. He's gonna be the king of the tribe, and he's not gonna take any non-Chad like behavior. And I feel like Jackson's just gonna bring the non, Chad or Omar or Maryanne or Marya or Lindsay. All of them honestly are not Chads compared to Jonathan. And he's actually just going to boot them all. He's going to be their sole remaining person on his tribe. They're actually going to lose every single challenge, and he's going to be the last person on his tribe. That's just how good of a player he is.
So like a fire challenge or something?
I don't know.
What does it mean to be a collector of hurt or abandoned animals? Like, how many animals do you got?
He collects them.
Bro's got a lot of animals. I don't know.
I don't know.
Like he just sees an animal on the street. Oh yes, let's be great for the collection.
All right.
Does he like taxiderm them where like they're all like stuffed in his house?
Oh my god, that's gruesome.
Bro finds a dead animal in the street. Like, oh, this would be perfect.
Stuff them.
This would be perfect for the collection right here. Yeah.
Okay, we're done. Next person. Oh, even worse. Okay, great. Chanel Howell.
Bro, this hurts my heart so bad.
We are going to be having a future video on Chanel, probably in the next coming week.
Chanel broke my heart.
I'm going to try and start putting out daily content again. My goal, guys, if you're watching this, is to try and get daily content going in like during the seasons and then in the off seasons that we do the 3 videos a week format. And so you expect a video on Chanel and her comments in her bio soon. But yeah, Chanel, it's interesting. She's from Connecticut, which is the same as me, so I like that a lot. She's an executive recruiter. She likes exploring new countries and trying new cuisine.
Cuisines.
Oh my god, cuisines and blogging about
big
them.
Words on this.
Blogging about them. Blogging about them. Okay, we're done.
She means she makes an Instagram post about it.
Oh god. 3 word subscriber is cunning, competitive, cultured.
Anyone who describes himself as cultured is
definitely not cultured.
This is next gen.
Let me see. She said that she's good at crunching numbers. Her heroes are her parents. How did I guess? It seems like
Kim Spradlin. What? Oh my god!
Kim Spradlin. And then for why does she think that she can be the sole survivor? She says, "I am truly a student of the game. I've watched all of the seasons. I've studied the greats, and I've learned the nuances. I am a subject matter expert in Survivor. Aside from having the 2 belt to win, my motivations will push me through the cold nights and hungry days. I want to show black and brown girls that this game was made for us too."
Yes, I love that this game's racist. Actually, it wasn't made for anyone.
I like that contradicts her saying she's a student of the game, so she's watched every episode and season, but she doesn't think that there's been good black players at this point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I just don't understand.
Watched the season of Survivor? Like,
have you not seen Sari, Giuseppe winning in season 4? Like,
yeah. Jeremy?
Apparently not.
Come on now.
Not.
Come on.
I mean, that's how
Earl? Like Earl?
She is saying, I think, women.
Okay.
But
I mean,
still
like if you watch the game, you would know.
Yeah, like maybe
she's
probably the type of person that watched like
even like
Cambodia,
Natalie,
like,
because
once.
she said black and brown girls. That it covers a lot of people.
That's just like it's brown like Mexican. Well, I mean, that covers,
I think brown would be like Mexican, Indian, Native
yeah, that's
American.
that's a lot of people. I don't know. Like,
yeah, it's a lot of people.
She
It's
probably
like,
watched like 3 seasons. She's like, I'm a student of this game.
Yeah. It's like, I've seen Samoa. Here's there's villains and Redemption Island. I'm a student of this game.
Redemption
you know?
Island.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Okay. So let's move on. I don't really want to see this.
I mean, I don't really have anything to say about her.
Yeah.
She's probably going to go far. That's a bad thing.
This is my least favorite person on the cast.
This is the other person who is going to be getting their own individual video that I know about so far, and that is Omar.
Lamar.
Okay.
He starts out by saying he's from Canada, which is like big red flag right there.
Wait, really?
Yeah, bitter. You know what? Just like let's just toss it off. How about you go through Omar?
Yeah,
I don't want to go through Omar at all.
No, he's your favorite player. I thought.
Just do it. Just like
I really
like how I skim through his EW thing. You can skim through his.
Well, first he said like his hobby is Settlers of Catan. When people say that's one of their hobbies, it being specifically Settlers of Catan, they're annoying. You know?
Yeah, we looked it up. We looked up the board.
Yeah, we looked it up. It looks like he spent his Friday nights just crying.
Like I played Settlers of Catan, but like,
really nice.
Yeah, it's a fun game, but like that's like when that's your only board game you play, and you specifically call that one out. Yeah, that means you're
like
Monopoly, bro.
A basic
play like Jenga or something. Like,
I want Spencer to say my favorite hobby is Monopoly when he goes.
Imagine
play
Monopoly, bro. Because I make
dude, play Jenga. Play Jenga. High stakes game. Good game, Jenga.
Interesting.
Anyway, yeah, go through this.
He's also silly. Okay, I bet he's very.
Yeah,
silly.
I bet he's a real jokester, right?
Silly goose.
Empathetic. Oh, I bet he really cares about everything. You know, no injustices
except for people that disagree with him. Probably.
He's probably shameless in how stupid he is. What's next? Pet peeves.
Here we go.
Like it's his pet peeves are like, dude, my pet peeve is you. Like
literally.
Joey from Friends is a pet peeve. Like, what the hell? I don't care.
Was it because basically the alpha male?
Yeah, he was like the alpha male of the show or whatever. I guess like that's.
Yeah, I know, but still, like, I don't. Why?
Why? Friends is my favorite one. I didn't even watch Friends, but I mean,
well, you shouldn't be mentioning Friends in your cast bio.
Yeah, it's just
Jim Grunters. This guy's a little bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, someone grunted in the gym. I feel, attacked.
Bro doesn't go to the gym. What if this guy does not go to the gym?
You definitely do not go to the gym.
Well, he can go to Planet Fitness because that's like the only place that like disallows grunting.
Yeah,
bro.
They
like
have
a bell or something like that that like goes off to anything.
The lighting. It's like a little bell that goes off whenever someone like starts really trying to show off or like tries to lift or whatever. Like
like, and they have pizza like Pizza Tuesdays or something like that.
That's
like,
so
for
stupid.
real, bro. They have pizza in the gyms.
Planet Fitness is not a gym to go to get healthy.
Yeah, go to like
it's a gym to go to. You know what? It's a smart business model because it keeps people at the gym.
Oh yeah, it is. It's disgusting though.
Yeah, it is. It is really bad.
It's like putting like alcohol.
Let's be honest. He doesn't even go to Planet Fitness. So I mean, he doesn't go.
It's like a rehab clinic putting alcohol in the water. That's basically what Planet Fitness is.
Yeah, Planet Fitness. Yeah, not good for not good. But hey, I mean, if you want to get fat at the gym, there you go.
Right. Go ahead. Continue, Bitter.
He talks more about being Canadian. Congratulations. That he can keep his Muslim values in this Western world. Wow, congratulations! You don't eat pork.
Wait, he's religious.
Yeah, he said he's abstaining from alcohol, pork, and premarital sex right now.
I mean, it's not that hard for him to say.
No, he said it is really hard for him. I'm like, X to doubt on that.
Right.
Yeah, really. It is
100%.
I bet.
He just got to stay away from all those opportunities.
Then he just drops, I had to deal with my father's death. So you're going to get a backstory of that on the
of course.
show.
Yeah.
Bro,
everyone's going to have their sad, someone died in their past backstory.
Dude, literally everybody's parents are like
they
either
just like got
grew up in poverty.
From this,
no, everybody's parents, one grew up in poverty, 2 immigrants, or 3 died. It's literally everybody on the entire.
Like, dude, imagine
that's definitely what they're casting for right now. It's like sad backstories.
You are his parents though, and like you did like all this stuff, like had to flee from your country, go to America, get a better life, just have him as your child. Like,
it would suck.
Just to have Omar as your kid, bro, telling you that you're a racist.
Bro says it's a struggle for him to not have premarital sex. It's
he doesn't. I'm reading it's like his heroes, his dad. He constantly mentions his parents' shortcomings. I'm like, what does that mean? He's like, they're just parents like politically different than you. That's what I think he means.
Yeah, where he doesn't even like his parents.
Like, my parents are great, but like, they have some shortcomings. Like what the dude?
Like,
why do you gotta mention that?
But they disagree with me, so like
Yeah,
just say your parents are your heroes.
He was
like just say your parents are based. That'd be
he was
cool.
like although my father had his many shortcomings, he's definitely someone I consider a hero. He had tremendous love for his kids, even though through some of his poor choices that always shine through. What? Like, calm
what are his
down.
poor choices? Like,
if you're not going to say the short, if you're not going to say what's his shortcomings, like that makes
just
it
don't.
Makes it
Yeah.
sound
Well,
like
he
you're a
probably
little
doesn't have
bitch.
any shortcomings, and he just wants to make himself sound better.
Right. It's like just I say it or just don't bring it up. It's
everyone's
like
parents has like shortcomings. You don't
like if
you
you like say like, oh, my dad beat my mom, then yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
yeah, but then like why would you even have him as your hero at all?
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
It makes no sense. Yeah, exactly.
So it can't be that bad. His shortcomings.
Right.
I think he just thinks his parents are probably like not as intelligent as himself.
Right.
He definitely seems like the type of guy that thinks he's like super intelligent and stuff like that.
Yeah,
definitely.
Oh, I can't have premarital sex.
Then he says
struggle for me. Yeah.
His favorite player he wants to play like is our favorite podcaster Rob Cesternino.
Oh
God.
I mean, like, yeah, I feel like he's more saying.
I mean,
for, like,
I love Rob.
Yeah, but the thing is,
on the show, but like if he's gonna play like Rob as a
podcaster, I think
this guy's definitely pandering to like the RHAP crowd with saying like Tyson Apostle and Rob. He wants to get on RHAP after and be like
Natalie Anderson. He also and
be like
Kim Spradlin.
Host his own podcast or whatever.
Yeah, he's gonna want to be asked for
like
to be brought back all the time for interviews.
They made them watch Winners at War.
Go ahead, Bitter. What'd you say? I didn't hear you.
Well, like there's always like one or two people who are like constantly like kissing Rob Cesternino's ass,
right?
They want, because Rob constantly has like his returning guests that he brings on,
right?
And I'm sure Omar is gonna be one of them.
Yep, because Omar's all like woke.
I love you, Rob Cesternino. Please, I'm in the podcast.
Please, let us Evie's the one doing it right now, or Evie.
Really? Evie's on the podcast right now. I mean, that's
she's constantly like talking about him in tweets and stuff.
I forgot. Is it Evie or Evie? I
really don't care. I don't like to think about it.
I don't really like her as a person at all, so I try not to.
Yeah, her. I feel like we like start out like really bad on her, and then we kind of like lightened up because she wasn't necessarily maybe as bad as we thought she was gonna be, and then she ended up just kind of flattening out and being like exactly what we thought she's gonna be in real life.
Well, no, she ended up just kind of like.
I'm sure she talked about it, but because she went out in such a like a boring spot, there's no point.
Yeah, I mean, like she like was built up as a main character in the pre-merge, and just kind of got like fun down the post-merge. Like nothing really happened. Like
Shan definitely like took her spot as like the bigger character.
I mean, she probably would have been a bigger character if she was like one of the in the what's it called?
I think if Xander plays that idol on her and they make that move against like Liana there, I think then she's like definitely getting better at it.
I just think on this podcast we shouldn't support sexist, so we shouldn't talk about Evie.
That's true. That's very true. Very true.
Very true.
All right.
It seems like Omar might be sexist towards men
himself.
So, I mean,
listen, maybe I don't know.
I mean, bro's like, oh, it's such a struggle for me to not have premarital sex. It's a struggle, guys. I promise. Like, girls are all over me. Girls are all over me, dude. Like, I promise you. I promise you.
When all these females,
all these females,
Swati.
Oh yeah, the person.
So
looks
tell me,
at the same time.
for those watching in the chat, please tell me that it's not just me, and that you guys also see that Swati seems like looks really old and really young at the exact same time. I can't tell. Like she's 19 years old. She looks super old, but also like a young person.
Looks skinny yet fat at the same time.
She has that Benjamin Button disease. She's aging backwards in reverse.
Oh,
she's
yeah,
aging backwards in reverse. My brain can't handle what you just said.
You guys don't know what Benjamin Button is?
No. Is that like a movie or something like that?
I guess you guys aren't.
That a movie from like
cultured like
the
Romeo
40s or whatever. Whenever you grew up,
it was like a movie in like the 2010s or something.
What's it like considered like a good movie by Hollywood?
It's got Brad Pitt in it.
Oh, does it?
Like he's a baby old man, and he gets.
Who's Brad Pitt?
I have seen that actually. It's like he was born like a.
Old
like
man.
Baby, but he looked old, and like he had a wife or like had like a girlfriend, so they got like broke up because of stuff, and then like
because he's got a weird disease where he ages backwards.
Yeah, and then at the very end, like didn't he looked like a baby or something like that, and he died as a baby. Like he was in an orphanage or something like that, and he died because he was a baby. Yeah, it is weird, but I mean, it was kind of funny though.
But the whole point is like you're supposed to be young. You're supposed to have potential. So like imagine you die like
zero potential.
like when your body is like in tip top shape, you just die. Like,
oh no, he wasn't. He was a child. Like he literally was.
Yeah,
well, I guess but
so like when he was
an
old man, he'd be a baby, but like in the middle, he would line up correctly at the same.
Yeah,
age
like when he was
normally.
50, I guess like he looked 50, but like after that, like everything. Anyway, she has.
So anyway, Swati.
Yeah, she's from Palo Alto, California. She stayed there. She's an Ivy League student, so that means she's probably a woke.
She says in her bio at the end,
I serve my country.
Kind of skipping that she's like she proudly serves her country. So I don't know.
Yeah, but she might have saw like that ad where like the military is like, you better. If you have 2 moms, you should sign up for the military.
You have 2 moms.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean,
she does say Elon Musk is her hero, which sounds pretty base. But
Elon Musk.
Yeah.
I like Elon Musk. We like Elon Musk, right?
Yeah, she can't be too woke.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, I even with all this stuff, like, I'm not getting anything. Like, she says, like, she likes to read on the beach, and like, she
bruh.
Her pet peeves are people who have big dreams but don't work hard on them. Like people who emotionally manipulate, or people who want to control me or tell me how to live my life.
I think I agree in my video. Yeah, well, I agree. I think I said that because I was just at that point I was on a roll because I had just gone to like 4 like woke people. I think I think I said like wait, say what her pet peeves are again. Sorry, I forgot.
Pet peeves are people who have big dreams don't work hard on them, people who are emotionally manipulative, and people.
Yeah, I said that definitely came from a breakup.
Yeah,
like those last 2 because she's a teenager. So yeah,
but look, oh yeah, she's still a teenager. And look, ready? There's like what was it? What is something we would never know from looking at you? She says this. I'm a karate black belt. Just kidding. It's jiu-jitsu. Just kidding. Probably nothing. Like, bro.
Yeah, it's like, bro, come on. What
like,
are you
really couldn't say anything, so you just lied. Like, I'm
lied twice.
That was an annoying thing to read.
I don't want my insecurities to be fed to other people, so I try to.
Well, I mean, if you think it was annoying, I read it live on my channel, and I didn't edit my video. I basically just like filmed it and went right to post. So I basically I was like reading it, and I wrote it like 4 times, and I'm just sitting there like looking like an idiot, and I'm like, wait, oh my god, she's joking. This whole thing is a bad joke. Okay, great.
See, I think she could play similar to like someone like Sophie.
She says she wants to play like Chaos Cass.
Oh god.
And Victoria, I think, from Edge, because she blindsided Aubrey that one time, which wasn't even her moves. It was Eric's move or whatever his name was.
It was Eric and Gavin's move more. Although I do think she also deserves.
She deserves some credit, but I don't think like she herself did it.
Imagine
I think it's more of her and
something you want to play like.
Remember, it's like one of the most. It's like blindsiding Aubrey when she was like.
It was a very good blindside.
She said it was one of the most underrated moves ever. Like, dude, Aubrey thought she was in control of the tribe. It was super easy to blindside her. Like, I would have blindsided her probably. I blindsided her, and I wasn't even on the show. So I mean,
bruh.
In my opinion, but she needed to more control of her game. Like, it's like she needed to take more control of her game. Like Cass, bruh.
Really? Yeah,
bruh.
Because Cass had complete control over her game, right?
I mean, she had control over her loss. She
she had control over the fat L she took. But
that's pretty good. Okay.
Also, her saying like, I've gotten pretty good at persuading people to cheerfully act in my best interest and not theirs. Like, why would you say that out on your bio? Hey, everybody I ever known, I never cared about you. I use you for my own interest.
Yeah. Right. Like, I don't know.
Like, that's like Shan telling people like she made people do what she wanted.
That's like when in people that she made her pay for a Patreon, even though she doesn't post anything anymore on it.
Imagine. No D.
Yeah, after the season, she's like, let's kick it on my Patreon, Swati.
It's like me and Shan are partnering together to both kick it with
Michelle.
Sign up for both
kick it.
Whoa, Swati and Michelle. Okay, there, buddy.
No, I'm talking from the point.
Swati is 19 years old.
I'm talking about the point of view from Wendell, bro. Swati's only
pre 2020 would be definitely far illegal.
Swati's only like a year or 2 older than me. Like, I mean, like that's kind of weird.
Yeah, isn't that weird? She's only 3 years older than us. That's weird.
Anyway, do you want to talk about High Gang?
Then you guys.
40.
That's his name, High Gang.
Yep.
This guy wrote a whole novel, and I was bored.
I want to call him High Gang.
High Gang. No, we're calling him Yang.
No, it's like like whenever he comes up to somebody's like, "Yo, what's up, gang? Hi, gang."
Yo, what's up, gang? I like that.
Anyway, he's a data scientist, so you know what that means. So
he's audacious.
Ooh, wait, really? Is that? Did he? He's from Vietnam, so he's a bit Wait, how is his hometown Atlanta / GRI Baclu Lao, Vietnam? How is Atlanta and Vietnam both his hometown? That doesn't make sense. Wait.
Well, he probably like maybe born in one and mostly raised in the other.
And then his current residence is in New Orleans. So I don't know.
I just want to know what you meant when you were gonna say like he's from Vietnam, so that means, and then you stopped.
No, I said he's a data scientist. So you know what that means, and I said. Then I got confused because his hometown's Atlanta / Vietnam, which kind of made me confused because they're like in two separate countries. I was kind of confused by that. I don't know. Anyways, pet peeves is that he hate judgmental people. So how original is that? Looking down on someone for their lifestyle or choices because they're not the same choices
someone's insecure.
you make is so stupid.
No, I kind of agree with that. It's like that's like the opposite of what was the other guy? Omar, like being like my parents have shortcomings. Yeah. He's like, don't be making fun of people.
I hate patronizing people who talk down to others. Wait, I hate patronizing people who talk down to others.
I think it's funny because like Hai can say that he doesn't like looking down on people for their beliefs, but I guarantee you Hai's bullied somebody online because of their political beliefs.
Yeah, definitely. Well, he says I hate patronizing people who talk down to others. So he doesn't like it when you patronize someone that talks down to people.
I'm just so confused at this point. Hai and Omar just like I hate they like almost seem like yeah, right. Lil Smurfy's right. I feel like they're like they're so similar that they're actually going to be enemies almost.
Yeah. And then he says, "Oh, I hate it when people wear shoes in my house." Okay, well,
yeah, it's like if I wear my shoes.
If he ever reminds me to his house,
I put on my boots.
Like, bro, I paid for these $100 sandals for a reason.
I'm gonna step in a big pile of dog shit and then walk into his house.
bro hates hiking.
The way you said that, bro, is so like out of pocket.
Everybody, you smelling when I'm stepping in?
Anyway, what's an accomplishment? Accomplishment that he's proud of is I'm the first person in my family to go to college and graduate. I bought my first home at 24. Okay, that's normal. I paid all of my student loan, $40,000. Oh, thanks for telling me your student loan, dude. I care. By the age of 26.
It's so boring. His all this stuff. It's like I'm
the youngest associate director of analysis.
It's like nobody cares, my guy.
I'm the youngest associate director of analysis. That's like such like a weird title.
I think maybe they might actually make it like because I know that they like only make like white people the villain, but I feel like they might actually just like be forced to show him as the villain because he's going to be the villain of the scene. There's no way that this guy like just ends up being like a super nice guy and just that like never shows. It's like
okay,
I don't know, but they might edit him as in like Shan could have been portrayed as a villain, but they edit her like
as like an anti-hero more.
Guys, though, guess what though? His hero, it's his mother. Oh my god,
it's a cliche answer.
He came to the USA with my father and had me at a 23-year-old refugee with no grasp of the English language and $40 in her pocket.
Oh god!
I mean, it's a pretty based.
I could only imagine how much courage. But to stop story, everyone has a stop
but it's like
story.
The same.
I know, but they're asking them about. They asked them about.
No, they asked them.
They asked them for their hero, and then they always talk about their parents and how their parents showed up on the U.S. with like
breaks.
Negative $1
for me, despite all the challenges. That's going to be the sob story for him when he gets on the show. That's
the thing that just like a red flag for me is that he wants to say Parvati as the player he played most like. There's nothing more soy than saying you want to play like a woman survivor as a man.
Yeah, you can only like male survivors, guys. You can only like male survivors.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. And he also, I think, he mentioned Aubrey and that. I mean, they definitely watched China or like Micronesia or when it was at war or something like before. I think they watched when it was at war in China before the season. So I mean,
probably
because there's been a lot of like winners talked about. So. But like specifically winners from when it was at war. So I mean, and then
also he said Aubrey wants to play like, oh my god.
Yeah, I think Aubrey's like she's not a bad player, but she's definitely
Aubrey
overrated.
as a player isn't fun to watch. It's Aubrey as a confessionalist that is fun because she's very good at articulating like where she's at in the game and being vulnerable. Like people who try and play like these people who are just good like personality wise, like you can't. Like replicate Aubrey, like a person who you can replicate. It's like a Boston Rob. His gameplay is what he's known for, not really him in confessional. So I feel like for me, like people who try to like play like these people, like like an Aubrey or like an Adam. Those are people who aren't necessarily, or like a Lauren Ashley Beck. Those are people who aren't known for their gameplay. They're known for their confessionals and their personality. So I don't know.
Anyway, do you want to go to Lindsay? I don't have anything to say about this guy.
Yeah.
Because Lindsay has a freaking book in her bio, dude. Oh my
God. But pictures are worth 1,000 words. Am I right, guys?
Yes, sir, bro.
Yes, sir.
I'm saying, I guess, sir.
I don't know where she works, but she can give me a diet or something.
Okay.
Like, I checked out her like dietitian stuff. I was trying to make sure she wasn't like a woke dietitian where it's like you can eat whatever you want.
Dietitian.
Is she actually
she seems solid. She's like
Nora
she's a legit
type
dietitian.
Sure you don't know who Nora is. Nora is from 39. She's very similar to this, and she ended up being woke, like pretty base. Like she defended Dan, like the dude on the show, saying like there's no evidence, and like she's always like been like very base since her season, and she's gotten hated on, but she's also nuts, so it's like it's kind of hard to defend her.
She's an absolutely crazy person.
Yeah. I mean, Lindsay was like one of my favorite of the ones I read until she said she wants to play like Lauren Beck.
Oh God!
And then I was like, oh,
picture worth 1,000 words, like you said. So I mean,
I should just stopped at the picture and just skipped.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, even like
she's a dietitian though, so I guess might be getting.
She's born in New Jersey and she still lives in New Jersey. That's a red flag. Red flag.
Why would you live in New Jersey?
It's not that bad.
Red flag. No, it is bad. New Jersey sucks.
You still live in Jersey.
Like, dude,
no, but like New Jersey people are like probably the most people that are going to be willing to speak their minds and not be cowards.
I guess so, but
okay, yeah, but it's also like you can leave New Jersey. Like you can like it's totally this is North Korea. Like you can leave New Jersey.
This isn't North Korea.
Where would you go? There's like nowhere else to go though now.
Texas, Florida, and Texas, literally anywhere besides New Jersey.
North Carolina,
Alabama, South Carolina, Connecticut. Freaking like New York, like not
New York. State. New York sucks.
State, no, Buffalo's great. I don't know. Like Alabama, Montana. I can keep going. Colorado, Alaska, Arizona, Hawaii. Nevada.
All right,
like,
look.
You got names me. Every single state except New Jersey.
New Jersey is, I think, 48th out of 50. So
no, it's not that bad.
It is that bad.
What's the worst state?
California.
Yeah, California. It has to be.
Then after that, it's Maine. Maine.
Then New York. New York's up there now too.
No, it's ready there.
I would put like a state like Washington State, like second last, because they're like very like coffee shop, like vegan. I hate that.
No, because look, it's California, then New Jersey. No, it's California, Maine, New Jersey, then New York after that. I'm pretty sure.
Maybe.
All right. I'm gonna disagree on that, but let's just move on.
All right, let's move on. Lindsay is an attractive woman. All right, moving on. Mike.
We didn't say anything about her. We didn't even say.
We talked enough about her.
She's a dietitian. She's in shape. She played sports.
She's definitely in shape. Yeah.
She baddie. It's okay. All right.
I don't think she'll last long. Though.
Yeah. Same. Or she'll
very. Oh, here we
Mike
go.
Turner.
The other chat of the season.
He's based.
Mike Turner.
Mike's the only person that might be able to save the season.
He was born in Hoboken, New Jersey, and he still lives in Hoboken, New Jersey. So,
I take it all back.
Jesus Christ, Skylander! Oh my God!
I hate New Jersey.
His occupation is firefighter. His favorite hobby is working out, sports, watching movies. I love that.
No, watching great movies.
His three words are loyal, loud, fair. Pet peeves: people ripping open cereal boxes and leaving them open. People who are late.
Specific.
What is the accomplishment he's most proud of? Easy. Raising my children. Based. What is something we would never know from looking at you? I'm sensitive. I care. I get my feelings hurt. I'm smart. At least I think so.
Least favorite thing you said.
I mean, yeah, but like that's fine if he's sensitive, as long as he's not like sensitive about politics. You know,
no, sensitive. I don't know.
He says I'm a straight arrow, so
I'm a straight arrow. That is interesting.
Maybe he's sensitive about like betrayal and stuff.
Probably.
I was betrayed. The age.
Who is your hero and why? Not sure if I have any heroes, but I have people I looked up to and who taught me about life, how to be a father, a hard worker, honest, and loyal. Captain Stankiewicz, John
O'Brien. So
this is cool. Aunt Ruth and Uncle David.
He didn't say her dad. Like,
okay. He said Aunt Ruth and Uncle. So I'm guessing those are people in his family. I'm guessing.
Okay.
which past survivor we play the game like? Boston Rob. Not sure if it'll work out that way, but I really believe that I have the great attributes of all the great players. And why are you going to win? He said, I think I can win because I possess all of the attributes needed. I'll be a beast in challenges, worker in camp, yet I'll make people believe I'm not a threat until it's too late. I also have the gift of gab, whatever that means. People
means you're good at talking.
Okay. People will like me, even Jeff. That's what he says.
Oh, wait, like the videos for them came out. I don't know. I'm looking at that right now.
Whoa. Wait, really? On EW?
I don't know. I just looked up when we were talking about it, I looked up like Lindsay and the videos came out. It came up on her thing. Like I don't know if all of them came out. But like
I would like a Mike and Lindsay alliance.
Tori's, Zach, Mike's.
It could be like a Sarah and
Oh wait, Jonathan's came out. Hold up, I gotta watch this quick. Cool. Keep talking about people.
But yeah, so we overall, I think Mike is definitely one of our favorites. I don't think Mike's gonna win the game. I think Mike might even go pre-merge, but I think while he's there, he's gonna be a very likable person.
Yeah, very chatted behavior. I feel like he didn't say his mom or dad, so instant W.
Right.
People from New Jersey get along automatically.
And then
now going in the exact opposite direction, we have Lydia Mayor. L.
Immediately talking about Disneyland Ferris wheel, I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, she is a snowflake if there ever was one. Waitress from Santa Monica, Fredericksburg, Virginia, but then she moved to Santa Monica. She's a waitress. She writes comedy, going to music festivals. Yeah, she looks like a hippie. I mean, her shirt literally has like little plants like coming. It's just roller skating, going to the movies by myself. Oh my God. Funny, spontaneous, loyal. When people waste my time is her pet peeve. Staying true to herself no matter the circumstance. Also, riding Mickey's Fun Wheel at Disneyland are her biggest accomplishments in her entire life. She's scared of vacuum cleaners and she can't use one herself. She can use one herself, but she can't be in the same room when somebody else is vacuuming because she's afraid because the person always chases her. Because the person always chases her with the vacuum.
Bro, what's she afraid it's gonna happen? Like
her hero that's what I'm saying. Her hero is Kristen Wiig, who's like the girl on SNL who I forget like what character.
So basically, she thinks she's
pretty funny.
She's not, so.
I bet Lydia loves the 2016 Ghostbusters.
Oh, 100%. Her favorite player, which is very confusing, is Tom Westman.
That's kind
of that's what I'm like. What?
That's like this.
She says also. She says also, Sari, I'll carry my own in challenges, but dominate socially. Maybe a little crazy like Debbie. Time will only tell.
Okay, wait. Tom Westman was kind of base though.
And then she says just the same stuff as everybody else but also wicked, smart, and strategic. I'm young. I'm super capable. Oh, yeah, whatever. Okay, great. That's it.
Yeah. So there's some things I'm like. I don't want to just sell on her completely, but like when one of your biggest accomplishments is riding a Ferris wheel at Disneyland, that's not good.
You failed.
A person writing comedy in like 2022, it's probably super cringe comedy.
Yeah, it's probably like, oh, men be like.
I was gonna say something really vulgar, but I'll hold back.
Sure.
Women only can make fun of one thing.
Right. Oh, yeah. I got you. Why don't you let us know about the specifics of the joke after the podcast is over?
Just think of Amy Schumer.
Right. Oh, yeah. Yep. I know exactly what you're talking about. Okay. Roxroy. He did not have a picture until,
now,
a few, now.
He was an invisible man, but now.
Yeah, bro's nowhere.
Yeah. Apparently he's not on social media, which I think is actually pretty based.
That's smart.
Yeah,
so he might be a freeloader,
but I mean, what can we expect? Hopefully, maybe he can be chill and actually like based. But I think by his demographics and what Survivor casts out of people from his demographics, it's just really hard to expect anything less than like your Davey type of like political beliefs or your
Sean. Okay, character. He didn't really do anything on the show,
right? And then, but no, I'm talking like as of late.
The show, yeah.
His name's cool. That's a cool name. Roxroy.
Cool name.
Roxroy, that's a base name.
I'm just gonna skim through. He lives in Las Vegas, stay-at-home dad. He likes playing with his kids, basketball, camping, golf. He's calm except for when driving, faithful. He doesn't like when people don't use their turn signal. He's proud of his family. He's proud that he graduated college. He's an environmental scientist. He's Jamaican. He's been to over 20 countries. His hero is his mom. Of course, okay. Listen to this. She raised me in the heart of Brooklyn during a time of crack cocaine, murder, and poverty. With her help and love, I am the man I am today. And he says his favorite man is John Cochran,
which is confusing.
And then he says that the money would change his family's life. That's it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
$1 million would change your okay.
Yeah, really? Wow. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing. Is like it's 600,000, not $1 million, but that's okay.
At least he kept all of his stuff short and sweet.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think if anything, I can appreciate Roxroy, even if he does have like the beliefs that we all think he's gonna have, because at least he wasn't out there with them. You know what I mean? He wasn't out there and about there. You know. Okay.
I mean, if he could be cool. I don't know.
I just don't think that they would like use like a casting spot for someone in his demographic if he did have opinions like ours.
He isn't on Instagram, though. That's the thing, or anything. So
that's true.
They might not know what he's all about.
Yeah,
so, I mean,
there's like a guy from Jamaica.
But I'm sure they do like a reverse search, and then they like can find out like what party you're registered for. So
it might not be political. He might just be like,
I guess
he doesn't care.
Whatever.
If he's like Michael Keaton, Mr. Mom kind of stay-at-home dad, then he's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But if he's like my wife's dreams are more important than mine, then
like it's like he's actually like a simp and he just like cleans all day and stuff like that.
It's like your job. You're a strong, independent woman. You can't have a man weighing you down. So I'm gonna stay at home and do all your chores for you. I'm just a silly man. Okay. Next person. Did I flip the slide on the?
Yeah.
No, I did not. Next person, Jenny Kim. She is an interesting specimen. Her clothes, like if you just look at like the bottom half of her clothes, it looks like she's like a grim reaper, like just like coming to kill you, like death, like just death itself.
The big ass pants.
Yeah, it's very scary.
Enough for him to hide all those idols, you know.
She's always lived in New York. She's a creative director. She likes Pilates, writing, watching movies, traveling.
Wow, this is like
she's direct, open, and compassionate.
Oh my god,
she hates arrogant people.
Oh my god.
With a sense of entitlement. She said that as a designer, her career has gone through some tough times, whatever this, that, and that she started around the 2008 recession. She says that she knows how to weld and build furniture out of metal base.
That's cool.
That's
cool.
I like
and that she worked in a metal shop for a year, and that's where I was going to make a funny joke, which I'll tell you guys later.
Oh wait, husband's a hero. That's different. Okay.
Right. That's very based.
And then she said that.
Okay, wait.
And then she said that I'm crafty and good with my hands. She's okay. And then she says that her husband's
become my favorite player.
She says that her husband's her hero. He left Australia to follow his dream and live in New York.
Wait, what did you say? New Zealand?
He left Australia to follow his dream to live in New York with two suitcases and enough money to last a few months. Okay, nice. Well, you know, her husband being her hero is actually pretty cool.
Yeah. He saved me from settling.
Kelly Wentworth, Lauren Beck are her people. She said that she loves to study human behavior. She has a high EQ, emotional intelligence, and she knows how to read people. According to her, according to her, she's also a great listener and leader, and will be able to gain trust.
People that say they're great listeners are never great listeners.
Yeah, that's true.
What'd you say?
So people say they're great.
I'm joking.
Okay.
It's wow. The fact you didn't know that.
Well, that went right over my head.
Yeah.
She's giving me like third boot vibes.
Wait, she says I have a high EQ, right?
Yeah.
That stands for emotional intelligence, but like, where did the Q come from? And the
emotional intelligence. Well, IQ is in. Hold on. Let me go back.
Let's just skip over to Dan.
Intellectual intelligence, right? Isn't that
hold
what
on?
IQ stands
hold
for?
on.
Intellectual intelligence.
Hold on.
Anyway, the next person is a Chad, though. So.
Okay, so she says EQ, which is emotional intelligence. So I think IQ is. It's like intellectual something, or it's like
whatever. It doesn't matter. Let's go to
I agree with Ray Plain saying that anyone who talks about their EQ is not interesting.
Yeah.
Right.
People that say like brag about their IQ and stuff like that are usually kind of annoying.
That is true. That is very true.
I just don't understand people.
Daniel Strunk. He's one of my favorite players from this so far. I like
W. Him. Daniel Strunk seems like a really, really nice dude. He's a movie fanatic. He likes Legos, keeping track of things. Survivor. He's ebullient, which I looked up earlier and I forgot it already. He's driven.
He knows it's about driving. It's about power.
Pet peeves. He says people who are convinced that they are right, so they foreclose debate.
That's based.
It'd
be good but like, who knows if he actually does that?
Right. Yeah. People who are disruptive in movie theaters and try to talk to you when you're wearing headphones. Oatmeal raisin cookies masquerading as chocolate chip cookies. Based.
No, raisin cookies can be okay.
No,
sometimes. No. Yeah, true.
No.
Like hot, like hot.
If they're soft.
Yes, hot and soft, but like cold oatmeal raisin, just hard.
Cold oatmeal raisin. No. It was a cold night.
I got raisins
again. You're most proud of? I wrote a journal on personal flaws, whatever. But then
I have no idea what that means.
This is a big thing, though. He says that the purpose of life, or his life, is influenced by his battle with cancer, his religion, and his ideological beliefs. So he's definitely experienced a lot for sure. He says he collects pocket signed U.S. constitutions, among others. He has one signed by Chief Justice Roberts, Justice Thomas, Justice Alito Sotomayor, and the former U.S. ambassador to Estonia.
Base alert! Hold up! Base alert! His hero is George Washington.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. This is the part where so at first I wasn't sold on Daniel, but when he said George Washington, I was like, sold.
Yes, sir. George Washington for being one of the few to ever resist the power of that magnitude. Roddy Edmonds for putting his life on the line to do what was right. Interesting. I did research. Apparently, he's a guy who like sacrificed his life or whatever. Yeah, crazy. Which past survivor what we played a game most like? He's saying Yule Todd and to embrace his inner goofy like Fabio.
I like this answer.
Yeah, I like that answer.
I think more people should play like Fabio, but like not actually be.
Yeah, because like the thing with Fabio is that like he knew that everyone like thought he was dumb and stuff like that, and he kind of used that to his advantage to get around the game. So I feel like people underrate him, I think.
And the reason that he'll win is because he's going to manage his threat level. He talks a lot about how he thinks he's going to go on immediately and be a gigantic threat. Interesting. He says that cancer survivors don't go anything less than full throttle. Okay, cool.
Yeah, he sold me. He gives me like libertarian vibes, which is cool.
Yeah. Yep.
No, I don't know. I think this is like the strongest buyout out of them all for the entire.
Yeah, I think overall, like just based off of their answers, like obviously we like may like Jonathan and Mike more, but just based off their answers in these, if I had to go with the favorite, I would definitely think that he's my favorite based off his answers.
Yeah,
just based off like pictures and overall like just the vibe they're giving off. Maybe Mike and John. Whoa, Mike and John probably trump him, but I think that this guy is pretty cool.
Like, this is how you do a bio. It's short but very informative. Like I learned a lot about him, but it wasn't a novel.
Yeah,
right. Exactly.
Think of who's the person that like
this
a long...
next person novel.
Yeah, like Lindsay, like she had a long bio, but I didn't really get anything out of her. You know what I'm saying? It's like
that's true. Okay, I'm gonna try and really go through this quickly because I really don't care.
Just skim it a little bit.
Yeah, she's from Canada. She's always been in Canada. She's still in Canada. She's a seminary student. She likes video games, reading, snowboarding, but tabletop video games kind of sus. She says she's
tabletop's cool.
Empathetic.
Like
wait, so
19th century, please.
No, people
energetic, empathetic, chaotic. People don't listen to me. People who walk slowly in front of me.
That.
Anything that disrupts my sleep. Hypocrites. People who don't apologize.
Now, I'm hoping on the season that she doesn't listen to people, and then so she breaks the fact that she's a hypocrite herself.
Right.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah.
What is the accomplishment you're most proud of? Writing an article, school newspaper, with my university's equity and inclusion officer.
Red flag.
Red flag. On creating a better framework and support for Black students at McMath. Okay, we're done.
If you ever hear someone mention equity in a positive way, then you know they're super woke.
It's just bad. What is something we would never know?
She says I'm a great listener.
Yeah, I'm a great listener because I talk a lot.
Wait, what?
Just because I talk a lot, it does not mean that I'm not listening. People are so used to hearing me when I'm there, so when I'm quiet, people usually don't think I'm there. Okay, we're done.
Yeah.
My hero's my mom. She was born into poverty in a village in Kenya. Okay, we're done.
Here we go.
She was the youngest of 5. Blah blah blah. Then becoming a doctor. Blah blah blah. She sacrificed and worked so hard. Blah blah. Okay, great.
So much.
Past survivor Davey.
So
Davey
hard.
was someone who had loyalty to many people, had a strong core alliance, and was social. Why do you believe you can win the game? Social person. Survivor is a numbers game at its core. I've lived in diverse cities and have also been in situations where I was the only black person. Yeah. But in every situation, I thrived. And Survivor is another place where my resilience and personality will shine. Never go down without a fight. When all hope is lost, I'll be searching for idols and talking to people. I'm going on Survivor to win. I would do everything in my power to do so. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. She's gonna be like Dave. Like she is gonna be like David. She can get off and be a super big activist.
Yep.
And that's
David wasn't really an activist on the show, but like
I know, I'm saying after,
but like on the show, she is probably gonna be
get off and be an activist. Yeah.
I feel like she'll be on the show. She will be like
that. She's gonna be like Shan, where she's gonna become. I want to be an influencer now after I played Survivor.
And fail miserably at it.
Okay, next we have Zach Wurtenberger.
Yeah, bottom 5.
Bottom 5. All right.
He sucks. Yeah, I hate him just because of the pet peeve.
Okay, no, hold on. Let's just because the people don't know about it. So Zach's from Weston, Florida. He moved from Florida to St. Louis. Ew, disgusting. Red flag.
Not based.
Occupation is being a student. Social strategy, games, sketch, comedy, writing, and running are his hobbies.
I bet this guy's not funny at all.
He says that he's clever, competitive, and that he's a storyteller. Pet peeve. Pet peeve. Here we go. People who don't tip. I used to deliver pizza, so it's a pretty big deal for me.
Kind of big deal.
Dude, Sky, you gotta let me talk.
Oh, no, I'm just saying that's how he sounds.
I used to deliver pizza, so it's a pretty big deal for me. My biggest one is when the bill came to $19.95. And the customer handed me a $20 bill, smiling and said, "Keep the change." Oh, really? I get to keep your nickel? Wow! Thank you so much.
You think a guy who's a comedy writer would think that's hilarious?
Yeah, but no. Apparently, it pissed
him off.
It's
not going to be funny.
What's the accomplishment you're most proud of? Getting into Washington, blah blah blah. Skate park. He wrote a comedy sketch called Skate Park. There's no trophy, but I worked hard on it and it absolutely killed. Blah blah. Okay, great. Sure. It's a lot of people would assume that I'm naive or have no life experience. This would be farther from the truth. I'm a hustler. I worked hard for my grade scores and my competitive success. I want to go to top tier school, work for it, and now I'm there. Of course, his heroes, his parents, just like everybody else. They supported me in every way imaginable. I'm so lucky to have them. Non-family heroes.
Yeah.
God.
Ethan Zahn, because he's Jewish.
Yeah, for a non-family hero, it's Ethan Zahn, not because Ethan's just a really, really cool dude, but because of his religion.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like, hold on. So he says he's the first Jewish person he saw on TV. I'm like, there's been so many Jewish people on TV. Like,
he was also 5, so I can kind of give him some.
I guess, but like Seinfeld's been on for years, and you think a guy who likes comedy would have watched Seinfeld,
right? But he was 5, like. It's probably his first.
I don't care. I hate him. I hate him so much. I don't like him.
I bet he's still mentally 5.
Now, see, this guy.
He'll play like Todd Herzog. Blah blah blah. Great Final Tribal. Blah blah. I have a lot of core skills to win. I'm athletic enough to not be a liability, but not enough to be a threat. Most importantly, I'm gonna work harder. In speech and debate, I competed against hundreds of students from around the country every weekend. These people were just as smart as me, just as well spoken, just as talented, but I beat them because I worked harder and because I wanted it more.
Well, that means they're not as good as you then.
Yeah, that means not as good as you then. So it was just unfair, actually.
And last but not, hold on, go ahead, guys, go ahead.
He also talks about his like a resume, which is annoying. I hate when people talk about that.
Yeah, it's just kind of cringy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like him.
And last but not least, we have Drea Wheeler, 35, San Antonio, Montreal, fitness consultant, working out in any sort of charity work. She's resilient, ambitious, caring. Her pet peeve, and I kind of roasted her for this in my video earlier, is dishonest people. What is the accomplishment you're most proud of? Being an all-American track runner, blah, 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 blood, sweat, and tears, blah, blah. I look back at who I was before I ran track, and I don't remember, blah, blah. Okay, great. She says she has a fear of death, and she comes off super confident and strong, which she is, but deep down, I do fear the end.
True.
She says it stems from losing people close to me. Oh, here we go. Sob story. Her hero, her mom, as she gets older, she understands how much she gave up and having. Okay, great. When my pops died and left her with 5. Okay, Jesus Christ.
My pops died?
No, like just the fact that like every time it just gets more sad.
Person.
It's like every person. Which past survivor? Kelly Wentworth.
Wow, original.
At first, I thought she said Kelly Wigglesworth, and I almost roasted her so hard earlier. So yeah. Okay.
That'd been more interesting.
Yeah, for sure. I believe my personality, physical strength, ability to manipulate people will help me get to the final. She's definitely a casual saying the word final to refer to the end. I'm able to see where different personalities fit in my life and utilize them when it fits. That's
dirty casual.
Last person.
See, I thought her bio was fine. The part that lost me is where she said she's the bomb.com. I'm like, this person ain't winning.
Wait, when she say that?
It's like the last sentence of who is your hero?
The bomb.
Yeah, she did.
She is the bomb.com. Who's ever said? I've never heard anyone say that.
She's 35. That was used a lot, but it's still, it was lame back then.
My 36-year-old mother says that a lot, so I don't know.
Your mom's still okay, jeez.
So yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
they're the bomb.com. I'm glad I did not grow up in a time where people said that. I would have killed myself. I mean,
yeah, thank goodness you're still here.
Yeah,
right. So
Drea Wheeler sounds like some kind of like car.
Drea Wheeler.
It sounds like a rap name.
I'm gonna hop in my Drea Wheeler later and spinning around for a little bit.
That's actually
funny. She is from the hometown, so represent. But I mean,
what's up? Yes, no.
God. But I mean, it's I'm not really picking up anything. She's I don't like her saying she's like, I'm a strong businesswoman. I've taken down businessmen.
Actually, you're right. Now that I think about it, like I was just about to say she's a guaranteed dud, and then I remember she's like I low-key think she might be so fun to root against during the season.
She might be she's like the season. I'm not sure.
I don't think she lasts long.
Agreed.
She gets a good foothold. She might last.
But I think it'll be fun to like watch because like villains who go out pre-merge, like that whole like pre-merge villain archetype is always fun. So hopefully she goes out pre-merge.
Except with his Chef Varner, then it's on his own.
Who's the player you want to go out pre-merge the most?
Omar.
I want Zach.
No, I want Omar to get far, and then he's like the big boot where it all culminates. Him and
see the thing is
and then like High. And then like High like loses in fire or whatever because
no. So you like people you dislike to go far. See, I like them people that dislike to not be on the screen. So because I dislike them.
I just like people who are good casting choice, like good characters to go far.
Omar
if they're big villains,
though, so
he's so unlikable that you love to hate him.
No, I don't. I hate that he's even here. It's like I just don't want him to be.
Omar will last long. He will last long for sure.
He will.
He'll be like Sheron.
I bet he will, but I mean, I don't want him to.
Romeo will as well too.
Yeah, I think even Zach, and that's gonna suck.
Okay, well,
I hope Zach goes out first.
People who are watching, we in the next few weeks, probably a week or so, probably sometime next week, probably next week, like next Monday or Tuesday. Be on the lookout for a draft podcast where we draft this entire cast. So it's basically like a fantasy draft of the entire cast, and we'll draft the entire cast like I've said 3 times in a row, and it'll basically just be us trying to pick the people who are going to go far / who have the best shot to win. I think we'll have Russell Muscle TV on for that one, maybe even on Underdog as well, but I feel like probably just us 4 just to balance out the numbers. And yeah, I mean, that's the goal, is just to try and make as much content for 42 right now, and just get hype. Obviously, even if it's a funny season with all types of terrible woke stuff, we'll have fun roasting it. And if it's good, then we'll have fun watching it. So, I mean, it's kind of a win-win scenario. Again, daily content, stay tuned for it. It's like up in these upcoming weeks, start to transition from 3 a week to 4 or 5 a week. Bitter. What's going on over there? Or no, hold on. First, Skylander. What's going on over there in this Sky universe?
Stuff. I don't know.
Nice.
Yeah, no Sunday.
That's a really good
new video every Sunday. You know how it is. I sometimes live stream on Saturdays if I feel like it. If I don't have enough going on. I mean, I don't know. Might no upload on Sunday this week because the Super Bowl's on Sunday, but we'll just have to see. Normally, I upload on Sundays, and I sometimes stream on Saturdays, and I'm a Jonathan Young to you, so yeah.
Sure. Bitter, what's going on over there in the Bitter universe?
Well, I think this cast is enough for me to finally make a video.
Hey,
I'm probably gonna roast even harder than I roasted today.
Hey, I can't wait for it.
I really do not like this cast at all.
Yeah, I can tell.
It's pretty disappointing.
Not happy.
Yep.
Jonathan Young is going to save the cast. Trust in Jonathan Young.
I do not think John can save a cast. I think he's fun, but he's definitely not saving.
No, Jonathan is the save. He's
gonna be the worst person on the cast.
Nope, he's the best person on the cast. We have I think 3 people right now that I like. That like for sure which is Mike Turner, Jonathan, and Daniel. So that's cool.
Yeah, that's good.
It's a good amount of people. 3. That's one per tribe, right?
The first 3 boots.
Yeah, it's the first 3 boots. That's 1 per tribe, right? Unless they're on. No, actually, I think they might actually be on different tribes. I'm not sure. It doesn't matter.
Stay on the lookout, guys, probably for tomorrow. So I guess Thursday, for a video on comparing the 41 cast to the 42 cast to see if it's worse or better. Hint, hint. I think it's probably worse. I mean, to me, this cast is questionable at best. I think it has a high ceiling but a very low floor, and I think the floor is just so scary at this point that you can't look.
Scared of the floor.
The floor is lava.
Bro is scared of the floor.
Bro, this kid, bro. I mean, I think this cast is quite interesting to think about. I just think in reality, we're looking at probably a decently bad season, if not a below average.
Decently bad.
Yeah. So at this point, I mean, again, if you guys disagree, you can always tell me in the comments. I'm sure I'll probably disagree. And I don't know. I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's fun. It's hype, but it's underwhelming for sure. I feel like there was so much more hype going into 41 that I feel like now that we know that we're getting probably 2 bad seasons back to back, it does kind of suck. I think we're going to be much more hype for 43 because it's a whole new, thing of seasons, but for now we kind of have to deal with the same old beware advantages and stuff like that. So
beware advantages.
Do you guys have any closing comments before you head out?
Look at the picture I sent in the group chat,
the Discord.
That was sent on the casting on Twitter, on the Survivor Twitter.
Wait, somebody said where are all the hot people?
Did they not see Lindsay?
Yeah, I mean, listen, bro. Lindsay's certified.
Tori?
What do you mean?
Tori carries Ika.
Maybe the first picture they looked at was Lydia or something.
Look
at Lydia and Mike.
Do you not see that, bro? Come on, listen. Do you not see that? Are you blind? Are you blind?
I don't know. Maybe just has a different taste. I don't know.
Listen, he must just have no taste.
But someone named Roblox Boss Baby on it said Jesus Christ, it's like they're trying to get people to stop watching this show. I hope it isn't like what BB24 cast looks like. It's a big Roblox Boss Babies out here telling Survivor what's up.
They don't call him Boss Baby for nothing,
Roblox Boss Baby even has a YouTube channel. Roblox Boss Baby. I'm shouting Roblox Boss Baby out right. I think he deleted his YouTube channel. Nothing's coming up.
Jesus Christ! Yeah, he definitely got canceled. Is that it, guys? Or are we
I would say we're probably going to be relatively negative on this season, if I had to guess. And if you want positivity, no matter what, then unless it's like negative towards wokeness, then go watch Rob Has a Podcast.
Yep.
You'll get all your yes queens over there.
Yep. Or if you actually want good content that is still probably mostly positive, go check out Russell Muscle. He's usually pretty positive on the season, and he actually has good content, unlike our app. So yeah, that's it, guys. Again, none of this happens without you guys. Without you guys, we're just weird guys speaking into weird microphones. And if that's all, I'll talk to you guys in the next one.